Expand this in ascending powers of x up to and including the term in x cubed. The term of the lowest degree in the expansion of this in ascending powers of x is the term in x cubed. Find the values of the constants a and b. So that's the question then. I've written it down in, or paraphrased it here. So the first thing to do is just expand this then, part 1. Use the binomial theorem. So 1 minus 4x to the quarter is equal to 1 plus n times x plus n minus 1 times x squared over 2 factorial plus n, which is a quarter, n minus 1, n minus 2 times x cubed over 3 factorial plus dot dot dot. So that's equal to then 1. Plus times a minus is a minus. 4 quarters are 1, so that's just minus x. Here the 2, the 4 and the 4 will cancel with this 4 squared. The minus squared will be plus, and this will be a minus then. That's it. So there's just a 3 left on top with the x squareds, and there's just a 2 underneath. The next one, the 4 cubed will cancel with these 4 cubes here. Minus cubed and 2 minuses, that's 5 minuses, make a minus. The 3 factorial, one of the 3's, leave the 2 as is, will cancel with this 3. And so we'll have a 7 on top as the number. We'll have an x cubed, of course. And we'll be left with a 2 underneath. And there's the series expansion. Okay, the term of the lowest degree in the expansion of this in ascending powers of x is the term in x cubed. Find a and b. So, okay, let's have a look at this then. So the expansion of this then, so I'm going to call this a function of x. So part 2, here f of x then is equal to 1 plus ax times this to the 7, use a binomial theorem, 1 plus n x, so 7bx squareds, plus n, 7, times n minus 1, 6, times this squared, but that's going to be a 4th power. We don't need to worry about 4th powers because it's only the first 2 powers which we need to concern ourselves with. So I can just put plus dot dot dot. We're only worried about the constant and the x term, and maybe even the x squared term, because they'll be 0 because the x cubed is the first non-zero term. So we can just worry about that, because the next term will be higher than x squareds. Okay, minus these terms here, because we got this expansion, so we just need to take the minus through it. This will be plus, this will be a plus, and then the plus dot dot dot. We don't need to worry about the x cubed from what we've just mentioned. So here we're going to get 1 plus 7bx squareds for the 1 times, then ax for the x term there. We don't need to worry about the x cubed, we're only writing down the x and x squareds and constant terms, plus dot dot dot, plus a minus 1, so let's put minus 1 in, minus 1 plus x plus 3x squared over 2 plus dot dot dot. So what have we got here then? Well, the 1's cancel, 1 and minus 1. Ax plus x is a plus 1 lots of x. And the b's, we've got 7b plus 3 over 2. So that was that one and that one. lots of x squareds plus dot 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 and all the higher terms. So here for these to be 0, this must be 0, so a must equal minus 1, and 7b must equal minus 3 over 2, so b is equal to minus 3 over 14. And there's a and b.